Welcome to the HFT Stocks and Options Commentary. I'm Pablo Navarro. Today is Tuesday, March 12, 2013. For the market internals, the New York Stock Exchange advanced decline differential closed at negative 594. Nasdaq advanced decline differential closed at negative 440. We had 74 new 52-week highs for the S&P 500 and 0 new 52-week highs for the S&P 500. For the volatility, the dollar-weighted put-call ratio on the VIX, we have a bullish reading on March of 2.43 with 25% of the total premiums paid. On April, a neutral reading with 36% of the total premiums paid. And on May, a bearish reading with 19% of the total premiums paid. Here we have the daily chart for SPX. As you could see here, we were down 0.25%. Pretty flat, for you could see here. We're finishing at the mid-range of the day so far, which is basically nothing here, nothing important or relevant happening. I continue to be bullish, looking for the highs of the year, for all-time highs on SPX. Let's go for the Qs. Here we have the Qs chart. As you can see here, we are down 0.36% for the day, but we make a slightly lower low. That's not much important. I think we're gonna go higher. I think we're going to 71, 72. That's my target. I'm sticking to it. We could see here we have some support here around this area. If we get here around this area, we have some type of support. Okay, here. There we have some support around 68.25. That's going to be important for the Qs to hold. As again, I continue to be bullish. On IWM, here we have IWM chart. As you can see here, we were down 0.2% for the day, pretty much flat. As you can see here, I think this is going to continue to go higher. I'm looking for 95 as our next target on IWM. If we go to GLD, we have a nice day here today in GLD to the upside. Of course, we were bearish. I continue to be bearish. I think we're going lower. Making a lower high would be important here. We're making series of lower highs. Maybe fail around the 55 level. That would be interesting. And then taking out the lows. I continue to be bearish. I reiterate my 148 target, 149 for SLV. Bearish again. Up 0.64% for the day. But let's look here at the chart. As you can see here, finishing almost at the lows of the day, which was important. We are in the range still. We are making lower highs. We're consolidating around this area. I think we're taking the lows out here, these previous lows, and then going to 26.25. Now let's go to Apple. Here we have the Apple chart. Interesting, as you can see here, we were breaking out of this downward trend line, and today we were down 2.16%. As you can see here, we're now again on that, we're below that trend line. Tomorrow is going to be a critical day. We're going to bounce and break to the upside, maybe look for the 439, 437 level, or are we going to break down and look for the 420s? I'm still in the camp that we're going to go higher, but we're going to have to watch and see what happens tomorrow. If you could see here, we'll have to break this trend line to the upside for it to get more bullish. And then we will be looking for around 447 as our next target. So let's see what happens tomorrow. Very important day for Apple here on the technical side. If we go for Google, Google had a down day, 0.86% for the day. Nothing wrong here. Looks like we could go here to the bottom of this channel. Would be interesting. A long entry around this 820 level. That's going to be very interesting. And let's see if we're going to be able to make it there. So let's look for that to happen. That's for Google. If we go for Amazon, here we have Amazon up 1% for the day. And you can see basically here consolidating. I'm flat here on Amazon, pretty choppy chart. I wouldn't touch it here, but I think maybe we could have a chance to come back to this 55-day moving average. around 265 before we go to the new highs. But again, I'm not touching it here.